We're checking on Double Dipper. That is one of the new hives that we just put in at John's last year. And there's good activity here. So these bees survived the winter. And we're just coming in just to take a look and see if we need to add more frames, essentially, right?
Yep. And there's bees all the way back here.
Uh-huh. And honey. I can see honey down in there.
Yep. We'll pop this one open. There's lots and lots of bees in here.
Good.
So we're going to put that right back together. Take this divider board here. Kind of move it to the back. Let's see if I can get these frames in here. This is not a bad frame here. It had some honey in the top. We cut that out last year.
So that gives them some comb already made.
That's made comb. I think we're going to need one more frame, Shirley.
One more? Okay, I'll get it.
We brought 3 frames over here with us. And I think there's room for one more in here. See if this one's going to go in there.
Might have to take the divider board out.
No, I think it should fit. It's going to be tight. All right. That's a full house.
Good deal.
So these girls should have plenty of room. So we added 4 frames that filled this box up. And that's the great thing about the horizontal hives. We didn't disturb those other bees. The only thing we did was come right here and added some more frames in. We didn't unstack and stack a bunch of stuff. Just makes life easier.
Easy for us and easy for the bees.
Yep.
All right.
Now there's one more thing we are going to do here. There's a new pesticide came out a few years ago, and they studied and figured out that it does not harm bees. And we're going to sprinkle some on the ground
Underneath the hive.
underneath the hive. And small hive beetles, it kills small hive beetle grubs. So small hive beetles, they get in here and they'll lay eggs in, they'll put it in right after, right before the bees get capped. Right as they're being capped, they'll lay their eggs in there if they can get a chance. There's enough bees, they kind of keep them at bay. But what happens then is makes a small grub, and that grub has to go in the soil to pupate to become another small hive beetle. So we can sprinkle that around on the ground. It won't bother the bees, but it'll kill the small hive beetle larva. So we'll sprinkle just a handful of that around the outside this box and up under it. And we'll do that on all of our boxes today.
This is the Sunset Hive, and this colony's been here for a couple of years, I believe, as I recall. And it looks like we left quite a few frames in it. Probably when we took the blanket out at the end of winter, we maybe added some frames.
Oh yeah, they're festooning back here on this last frame.
Oh, good
The
deal.
next frame's all the way, about all the way to the ground, all the way to the bottom. If you want to bring your camera here and take a picture in there. There's no need to pull this back, but you can see fresh white comb here.
Oh yeah.
Where they're building down. Then the next frame is over halfway down, and the other frame looks like it's getting down close to the bottom. So these girls are busy building.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I can see bees all the way back here. So what is that? 10 frames in there already? 11 frames?
And I'm gonna put these 3 in. This is all I brought with me
Oh, that's
right
going to
this
fill it
moment.
up.
But I think this is gonna fill this box up. And all we have is a starter strip on these. I'm probably gonna have to work on this divider board, get it straighter up and down.
That's not going to go in with that divider board in there.
It's gonna squeeze them back up there tighter like they're supposed to be. I've got some space in a few of them here. There you go. All right, there's another full box of frames here.
And you can see how easy it was just to add additional frames without disturbing the brood or the cluster of bees. They're just continuing to go about their business, and so we didn't need any smoke. We did bring our bottle of water that's got a few drops of anise in it, but we didn't need that even.
So, you notice we didn't mess with the bees up there. We had just a little bit of experience doing this. This is our 4th season that we're working on here. So, if I had to open this stuff and I didn't see any bees up there, I would have broke the bunch of frames and pulled some back and looked to see if I saw them. If I didn't, I would have went a little further, and then I would start looking to see if there was any brood. But, you know, with bees all the way to the back of the box, we're in good shape here. Now, if the queen died in the last couple of weeks, that wouldn't show, but this is a laying queen in here, has been working and filled this box up with bees. So we're not going to go looking for trouble.
No.
But
No need to disturb
if we
the
had
bees.
opened this up and didn't see bees back here, we would have investigated more and more. When you open up your box and there's bees all the way back here to this end, and as many as flying in and out of the front, we're not worried about this colony. We'll go on to the next one.
Alrighty. This is the bee-free hive. We're checking to see how these girls look. They're a little bit loud.
A lot of bees.
Oh yeah, they're all on the outside of the divider board. So they definitely need more frames. This is the colony that last fall when we went to harvest the honey, they had built all on the outside of the divider board with comb, and there was a lot of bees in there. We had neglected them last year and hadn't put enough frames in there. Oops.
Well, that ain't what I wanted to do, but that's kind of what needed to be done.
Well, there's still some on the bottom.
All right. So we got this frame built all the way down. That's capped honey up here at the top. Looking good.
Come over here.
I'm gonna
Have a little better look.
pull back here just for the looks. Make sure we got. Oh yeah, that's slam full of bees.
All right.
Shirley, will you walk and get us one more frame?
Absolutely.
Over in the back of the Kubota. I think I'm gonna be able to get it in there. I don't know. It's gonna be pretty tight to get all the propolis off this old board. So they go up straight to the wall. I need to work it down on this end. There's bees down here on this wall. That frame ain't gonna fit. Let's see how much room I get if I leave the divider board out.
Okay. There's your frame. Ooh, yeah.
That's bad.
That's bad.
That space there,
They'll build comb.
they'll build comb from there back over. So that's not good. And I don't think there's any way I'm gonna get that divider board in there. See if it'll fit on this end. I might can drive it in there.
I don't think so.
There's a few frames up here that have a little extra room in them here.
The bees have propolized it.
Yeah. If I could get these. I get that propolis broke out of there. They're not going to be happy with me doing this beating and banging on their
stuff.
stuff.
Way too much beating and banging. You want to break those apart and clear them out all the way? Or?
See, I think of just doing it on the top is not going to be enough.
Right.
Because they'll be propolized all down the edge of the frames too, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's moving on over.
Might be moving them back at the back.
Wait, you got a whole bunch of bees here in this corner now. And this corner's not even in. If we leave it out, they'll just build outside the frame.
Yeah. Hold the box so it don't bounce so bad. Now I've got my little screw top.
I think you need to stop.
Alright, it's there.
We may never get it back out.
I know, that's the bad thing. I think by loosening that up right there, it allowed it to get in there. I don't think I busted the seams on the box anywhere. You can't ever tell.
Right.
Anyway,
that's probably.
There's nothing left to do to these bees but to come back and do a honey harvest later on in the year. I'm gonna come back over here and put some of that grub killer, sprinkle it around on the ground. Break this little vine off down here at the ground so it won't grow up on there.
All right.
All right, I'll be right back with the GrubEx.
This is the Be Happy hive. And this is the colony that we didn't think had survived the winter. And when we came to take the woolen blanket off, there were some bees in there.
This is the one that the lid had blowed off during a bad thunderstorm.
Right.
And it rained in it. And John realized what was going on and come out here and put the lid back on. So we really didn't have any idea that they had made it through the winter. And when we came out here, there were bees in here. But I don't think they've made it. No.
There's a bee coming out.
Well, there are bees in here.
Okay.
Now look and see if we got any brood. And make sure these aren't just robber bees or something. There's no resources in here at all.
Well, there's a bunch of
There's bees in there, and looks like old brood. There's brood.
Yeah, there's cat brood.
Brood here.
Here, let me get the camera over where people can see it.
But there's no resources in here at all. I don't see any. So there's brood.
Yeah. So it looks like we got a laying
brood
queen
on this side, so it looks like there's a laying queen. There's been a laying queen in here recently.
Yeah.
Let's see if we see any young larvae in here.
I see nectar.
Don't see any young. Don't see any bee eggs.
No larva.
No larva.
We've got captive brood on this side too.
Yep, there's some young larvae.
Okay. I want you.
Young larvae in there.
All right.
You want to get a camera and take so you can see the picture in here? Let's right in there if you'll get in real close.
Good deal. Let's button them back up then so they don't get cold. It's a little cool this morning.
Yeah, it's not hot. A little warm if you're
got a bee suit on and you're working bees.
But if you're just a bee, it ain't all that warm.
So you think maybe we don't need to add any more frames in this one at all?
I don't think so.
Because there's what, 3, 4 in there with nothing on them?
Yeah, there's a lot of nothing here.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I wonder if we ought to take some out about. Okay. So this box is capable of having, how many's in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 frames could go in here. So we'll leave John some frames. And maybe in a month he can take a look and see if they have rebounded. But they're not doing very well. They
well, there's not a huge
They got
number.
brood, they got, they've got fresh eggs. Oh, you put that in?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't think there was one in there. Or is there, oh, the metal one's in behind it. This time of year, they need the ventilation. There we go.
Perfect.
That was before I got the right size wire, and I had the big wire, which is not quite small enough. So I put a piece of screen wire behind it.
Okay.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this laying right here on top of this box.
All right.
You're right there. It'll be here when I come back.
Yep. Oh, this must need to be turned around. The lid. It's not wanting to go on. It's much better.
Yep.
All right. So we're 4 for 4 here at John's.
Yep.
All 4 colonies are still alive. Still looks like they've got laying queens. 3 of them are booming. One of them
it's making it.
is making it.
This is one that if we had too many colonies of bees, if we caught, too many swarms, that I would be tempted to look in here, pull the queen out, and put another swarm in here with these bees and give them a new fresh start.
Yeah.
They're just way behind. they might get caught up. I wouldn't count on it. But as long as they keep making it and make it through the winter, next year there'll be a good colony maybe. So
Wait and see.
we're not into huge honey production. That's not our thing here. We just want to give the bees a good place to live, and if we get a little honey we can give our friends, that's great. That's great. Like I said, if I had more swarms than I had hives, I'd put another swarm in here with these bees. I'd combine them. But I don't have that situation right now. I need one more swarm in apex, so that's the one that's back there that's in the box. The other box, I can't tell if there's actual bees in it, but that's where the swarm's in the tree. Maybe they'll go into that one. And there's a swarm trap right up here. There's another one back there, so maybe we can catch one more swarm. And if we do, they can go in here.
Yeah. Boost these girls up.
Yep. Okay. So that's kind of our inspection done up here at John's, and we brought the screen with the tape so John can put those on the swarm down there maybe tomorrow night. He gets that done, then we can come in here and pick that colony up, carry them to Apex, and get them in the box. And we'll be through for a few weeks after that, I think. And we appreciate y'all's coming along with us on our journey. Give us a thumbs up if you have any questions about what we're doing. We read all the comments and we try to answer them. And if you subscribe, that'll be great. Not, we're not trying to build a huge channel, but we appreciate it if you do. So thanks a lot, and follow us next time. We'll see more on our journey. Thanks.